The lack of money is the root of all evil. Oh, man, no. It's the root of humanity. It is not the root of evil. The lack of money, Adam and Eve didn't have money. The first humans in the world didn't have money, did they? No, they had conscience. Um, they had a consciousness about them. They didn't sit here and bitch about how they didn't have money, or bitch about people that had too much money. The quote is just stupid. It's retarded. It makes no sense. If you can make sense out of the lack of money is the root of all evil, then you can post it on my fucking page somewhere, and I will debate this with you until the end of fucking time. Las Vegas is the only place I know where money really talks. It says goodbye. Thank God for that. That's a quote about Las Vegas and not necessarily money, though, so we're not going to look at that. Frank Sinatra said that. That's actually pretty interesting. I'm kind of interested in Frank Sinatra now. These are fucking famous people saying this stuff. Mark Twain was a fucking idiot, but a genius at the same time. The lack of money is a root of all evil. I can't believe he actually said that, though. He said that in Mark Twain's notebook, by the way, in case you didn't catch it above when I was reading it. We teach our children to save their money as an attempt to counteract thoughtless and selfish expenditure that has value. But it is not positive. And this is his reasoning, I would say, since he put a semicolon there. It does not lead the child into the safe and useful avenues of self-expression or self-expenditure. To teach a child to invest and use is better than to teach them to save. I agree with that. In today's society, we kind of have to save our money and invest it. Not save, because that's the opposite of what he's saying. I mean save as in investing. And ultimately, this is why Henry Ford got famous, is because he invested his money instead of saved it. If everybody understood that, we'd all be millionaires, and we would invest our money into something we believe in. Because ultimately, we can always make more money. We can always do more, to make more money. We have jobs for a reason. It's to supply us with the means to become millionaires. And to use our millionaire status to make the world a better place. So, in a sense, money is good, but ultimately it's bad, because money is the idea in so many people's heads that we have to make it, that we have to save it, that we have to use it to progress further in life. No. If I want to get on a train after punching the fucking people that won't let me get on in the mouth, and I get on the train somehow, if I decide that it needs to be an atom bomb that has to go off before I can get on that train, then I'm gonna fucking do it. That's what I'm gonna do. Not money. Money isn't what makes me get on that train. My thought process is what makes me get on that train. Alright, I'm gonna keep reading. I think you get my point there. If you don't, then go ahead, comment. Talk to me. A nickel ain't worth a dime anymore. That's actually funny. Yogi Berra said that. I believe that was a baseball player. Nickel ain't worth a dime anymore. That can be broken down in a lot of different ways. I wonder what he was thinking when he said it. I really do, and I wish I could hear the context that came from. Ultimately, all these quotes are needed to have context. Like, they need to have context put to them in order to truly get what the person means by saying it. But we're taking these out of context, and we are filling our minds with them, essentially, in contextlessness. A few men have virtue enough to withstand the highest bidder. Virtue. I like this. Um, virtue enough to withstand the highest bidder. A man with true virtues does not value money, therefore he can be the highest bidder. Uh, that's my quote to you, George Washington. Thanks for that one. Virtues himself enough can withstand to be the highest bidder. Because he truly values no money. Okay, yeah, I get that. That's good. I like it. Focusing your life solely on making a buck shows a poverty of ambition. Oh, I love this. Barack Obama said this in his speech July 12, 2006. This was... How long has Barack Obama been fucking president? I'm digging this. It asks too little of yourself, and it will leave you unfulfilled. Jesus, why did I say that? Unfulfilled. Probably some medicine, but anyways, it will leave you unfulfilled. So, what will leave you unfulfilled? Focusing your life solely on making a buck. That will leave you unfulfilled. Because it shows the poverty of ambition. You know, there's so much we can learn by taking words and relating them back to other words. Ultimately, learning should be our currency. Actually, that would be a really fucking good currency. I just had a brilliant idea. I'm going to restart this so I make sure that everybody hears it in the next part.